Bangladesh constitutional reform faces roadblock. BNP and Jamaat not to take oath for Reform Council. BNP and Jamaat to stay away from Reform Council, and BNP will not take oath as a member of the Constitutional Reform Council. Although the newly elected BNP members of Parliament will take oath as members of the Constitutional Reform Council, they will not take oath as the member of the Constitutional Reform Council. Meanwhile, the Jamaat will also not take oath in Constitutional Reform Council. Viewers, I am being joined by Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhary, editor Blitz, live from Dhaka. Salahuddin Shoaib, thank you so much for speaking to News 9. Now it's a big decision coming in that the BNP will not take oath as a member of the Constitutional Reform Council as well as the Jamaat.
Thank you very much. Actually, the BNP has already taken oath as a member of Parliament, but they have declined to take an additional oath as a member of the Constitutional Reform Council. Now, before 5 minutes, Jamaat-e-Islami's Naib-e-Amir, Sayyid Abdullah Muhammad Tahir, in an announcement said that if BNP will not sign and take oath as the member of the Constitutional Reform Council, they will not take oath as a member of Parliament. I mean, Jamaat is not going to join the Parliament. They remain out of the Parliament until BNP decides to sign the Constitutional Reform Council's agreement and declaration and takes oath. This is a complicated situation because if Jamaat-e-Islami will refrain from taking oath today, there are only 3 days from the day of issuance of the Gazette notification, actually 6 days. The 6 days will end on the 19th of February. And if Jamaat-e-Islami will not take oath as a member of Parliament before 19th of February or by 19th of February, then those Jamaat-e-Islami seats may be declared vacant and go for fresh election. So actually, Jamaat is now trying to blackmail BNP to take oath as for a member, also additionally as a member of the Constitutional Reform Council, but BNP will not do that. BNP says it is not in our constitution, and unless it is in the constitution, they cannot do anything unconstitutional. And this is a big blow to the entire 18-month plot of Muhammad Yunus, who wanted to actually curtail the power of the Prime Minister and actually turn Bangladesh democracy extremely chaotic. So this is a very significant development at this moment. And until now, it's already 11:56 a.m. in Dhaka city, and BNP took oath almost half an hour ago. Jamaat has not yet taken oath as the member of Parliament.
Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhary, what symbolic or practical meanings might this setting hold on the Bangladesh political landscape?
You see, this election was already, as you know, it was held by keeping almost 40% of the voters and the large political parties, including Awami League and other leftist parties, out of the election. So this is an election between BNP and Jamaat and other Islamists. So now the Islamists want to blackmail BNP, and this is from the very 0 hour they have started attempts of blackmailing BNP. And in my personal opinion, if Jamaat continues this blackmailing attempt, then BNP will be forced to go hardline, and they will actually, BNP will be forming the government at 3:15 today, so p.m. So BNP will go hardline, and in some cases there will be a possibility that BNP may even give a space to Awami League to return to politics, so that Awami League can act as a pressure group, pressure force for Jamaat-e-Islami.
Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhary, what will be the real motive of the BNP from you? I want to know behind threatening BNP leaders for not taking oath as a member of the Constitutional Reform Council.
Jamaat-e-Islami wants to implement the constitutional reform, which will create 2 layers in the tiers in our parliament. One is the lower house and another is the upper house. And Jamaat wants to, the upper house members will be decided on the basis of the proportion of the vote, percentage of the votes. So Jamaat will get a lot of seats in the upper house. And Jamaat, this is number one. Number two, there are many other things like erasing secularism from our constitution, curtailing the power of the prime minister, increasing the power of the president, so that there will be a continuous chaos between the president and the prime minister. Actually, Jamaat wants to put BNP into the ditch, and Yunus also wants. Yunus is just now, 10 minutes ago, Yunus has declared that he is going to stay in Dhaka. So Yunus staying in Dhaka means he is looking for an opportunity. He is waiting for an opportunity. He knows there will be a chaos in this country between Jamaat and BNP, and this very parliament will face big trouble, hurdle. So this is the conspiracy. Although Yunus is living at 3:15, but his conspiracy will continue.
Well, Salahuddin Sharif Chaudhary, you said that the options that the BNP has now, they could bring back the Awami League. Now, and if they decide to bring Awami League, what sort of scenario that we are going to see, and with Yunus pulling the strings, as you pointed out. So what will be the next course of action as far as the BNP is concerned?
You see, BNP has been so far very sweet with the Yunus and even with Jamaat. But now, for BNP, actually, BNP has been sweet before they formed the government. But from 3:15 this afternoon, BNP will be the government. So the government will do what it should do for the stability of this country, and also for remaining power. And when I say BNP may bring Awami League into the scene, it does not mean BNP is going to create opportunity for Awami League to contest in the election. But if Jamaat will not take oath, then those seats will be vacant, declared vacant. And BNP may invite Awami League to enter the show. Then there will be a competition between Jamaat, BNP, and Awami League for those vacant seats. And in that case, Awami League will get a major portion of seats, and Jamaat will be greatly distributed to be a very minor political party in the country, in the parliament. For example, now they are having almost 72 seats. In that case, if there is a new election and Awami League in the show, in the race, then Jamaat may not succeed in even getting 2 or 3 seats.
Can these reform councils, if I want to understand from you, function effectively without BNP's participation?
No, cannot, because this reform council is unconstitutional. There is no provision of any reform council in our constitution. So for a reform council's job is to reform the constitution, actually to rewrite Bangladesh constitution. And actually, these kind of things are empowered. The MPs are empowered for rewriting constitution, whatever it is on the parliament. But this reform council, it is not backed by the constitution. It is not supported by the constitution. Yunus wanted to create, infiltrate, insert this reform council inside the parliament, so that he would ultimately actualize his blueprint of destabilizing the future of Bangladesh democracy. And Yunus also wanted to let BNP government, which is now in power, BNP wants this government to collapse so that he can return. And that's why he is staying in Dhaka. He is not leaving the country.